And points off turnovers 15 to 6. We only had 8 turnovers, but turned into 15 points. At half, we had 5, I think, that turned into 11. So, we dug ourselves a big hole in that first half with those 2 areas, second chance points and points off turnovers, and we never recovered.
Too many outside shots for you guys today, or is that something that just happened?
Well, we've got to hit a few threes, but, yeah, I thought we settled at times. And, there's such a fine line there. You want to give your guys confidence, but we're going to have to take a hard look at the stats and really, get some guys that aren't so optimistic about their opportunities.
That sequence prior to halftime where you guys turn it over, they come down, hit a 3 right at the buzzer. How much did that kind of
Well, that didn't help any. I mean, it was an 11-point game. Joe was open. We ran a play and had Joe open. I was trying to get a 3 there to, maybe get it to 8. So could have been a 6-point swing there. KC, one-hand pass, fundamentally not sound, and it cost us.
Were you guys kind of unprepared for the zone, or is that something that you just...
No, they've been playing a lot of zone. We were ready for it. We just didn't shoot it well, and we had some hard time finishing inside when we got the ball in.
Joseph is 2 for 10 on threes. He's struggled the past few games. Is there a reason for it, do you think, and how does he get back to what?
Well, he isn't shooting the ball well, and something like that, get started, and you just got to work yourself out of it. You got to really have good shot selection. We rushed a few of them early, and I thought that took us out of our rhythm.
Seemed like when they got up by about 14, you guys could never really kind of get that run to get.
No, we couldn't because we gave up easy baskets. We'd make a few offensive plays, but then we always seemed to really break down defensively and give up some easy baskets.
Defensive breakdown, there were a couple where it was almost like partying in the Red Sea.
Really bad. Is
this lack of communication, or is it intensity? Where
both. I think a lot of it's communication. We knew that they were going to run. We just didn't stop them. But part of that's communication. Part of it's, guys maybe not sure where they should be, but we did have a lot of defensive breakdowns.
Your first season here, you played quite a bit of zone for a team that didn't have maybe a lot of talent, but you were very successful. Any reason you're not playing no zone this?
Well, I think we've got to look at it. We've got to do a better job defensively. I want to get our man established. But obvious that we've got to do both. Our zone hasn't been terribly effective right now either. We've got a lot of work to do on the defensive end, period.
When you look offensively, that 37% both halves just seemed like there was never kind of a point when the guys got into much of a flow going offensively.
No, we didn't have much flow offensively. We didn't get any transition baskets. Our push, wasn't very good. Part of that was their offensive rebounding, which really slows down your break because you got to battle for boards, and we just did a poor job there.
You think this was important kind of early, and this is kind of an unknown team but a talented team coming here to kind of get a gauge of where you guys were at after winning some home games?
Well, all of our games, with this team right now, we're trying to gauge where we're at. We've got a tremendous amount of work to do, but all our games, we've got a lot of new guys out there. We're trying to figure out where we're at in every ball game.
What did you like that you can build on?
Well, I thought the last 8 minutes, we really competed, tried to make a run there. So, that was encouraging. But, we've got to get better ball movement offensively, defensively. It's got to be a team. So there were more negatives today than positives, which, we were hoping for a better performance.
You stressed after the Concordia game that the way to be successful is to stay consistent throughout. And today, we showed spurts of greatness, but there were the lack of, a couple times, for a few minutes, it seemed like Ole Miss just seemed to take control. Do you have a plan of attack moving forward just to stay consistent throughout games?
Well, we just, we got to get better. I'm not sure there's any one thing, but we got out-rebounded. I mentioned the defensive breakdowns that gave them easy baskets. I don't think we offensively executed very well. So, I don't think there's any one thing we can tell our team. We just got to get better in all phases of the game. And that was pretty obvious today.
Dwayne played really well in the opening minutes and kind of disappeared. You know what happened there?
Well, he didn't shoot the ball well. I'm not sure, he hit a 3 early, and hit a basket early, but after that he didn't hit a shot. So, I'm not sure. I'd have to take a look at the film.